Good day, everybody. Hopefully everyone's doing super fantastic. I'm coming today with a little bit of a generalization video. I'm just going to go over some bear market information, I guess. Just a couple of things that I guess I wish I knew when I first started, and go through what my strategy is going forward right now based on the information that I've learned over the last year kind of in crypto and messing around with it and learning about it. It hasn't been a year, I guess. I came in, I think, January, February, and I probably brought in a little too much money and got a little too bullish on everything that was going on, and unfortunately bought in a lot of stuff at the high, and now kind of need to rebuild myself without bringing in my income into play, because I want to try and earn this stuff back, and unfortunately it's a little bit of a longer road. So a little bit of things with the bear market and benefits of what you can do in a bear market. And I want to maybe just illustrate something. We'll just take AVAX as an easy example. There we go. So any L1s right now, so AVAX, your Maret, your BNB, all these kind of the layer ones, which is your main coin on a chain. You can kind of look at the ones that you pay gas for on the chain. These have gone through obviously quite a bit of volatility, and when you look at kind of they're at the highs throughout the bull market that we've had, they've come down quite a bit. And you're talking in some cases, well, this one you're looking at like a 4 and 5x kind of thing from where they are now. So by collecting layer ones, you can give yourself a really good leg up when the bull market comes back again, because you can expect that there's going to be a pretty good increase back up to these highs and hopefully higher highs. Again, none of this is financial advice. I'm just going through some examples of things. If it makes sense to you, then maybe look into it. If it doesn't, then ignore me. So one little thing to keep in mind is trying to find ways to accumulate this. Unfortunately, in my situation, I'm trying to rebuild, and so I want to do it by creating more passive income for myself. The issue that we often get into is kind of shiny thing syndrome. We're jumping from project to project, trying to find the next win, and it ends up splitting you kind of thin, and you end up not having enough to kind of make really good gains on anything, even if you do find a win. Then there's timing it, getting yourself out in time, and all this kind of stuff to make sure you solidify your win. So for example, something like Sphere, and actually I probably won't be able to illustrate that, what I'd like to illustrate. So let's, safuu. This is one that everybody's talking about and loves so much. Oh my God, I can't type. So safuu, well, obviously there's now, but timing when to get in and out of these kind of things can be a little bit tough. So obviously a lot of people should have sold here, but then you lose your rebasing. Now, luckily, with how quickly it came down, you could have gotten back in. And I did do well with this one actually and sold up here. And then you can start rebasing now. This is a bad example. I wouldn't look into safuu at all. I'm not really sure what I feel about it anymore, even with their chain coming, but I'm digressing a little bit. So by buying the layer ones, you're a little more confident that they'll come back. As long as you believe in the chain, you're in a really good shape, and you're probably going to see some good lifts once things come back to normal. So this kind of leads into my thing, and like I said, I'm kind of bouncing project to project. I'm splitting a little too thin. So my idea right now and what my thought process is to start kind of settling down and honing in on 1, 2, or 3 protocols, depending on your money situation. So what I've done here is create a little bit of a spreadsheet using stablefund, HORDE, and Optimus. Just to go quickly through the reason why I've picked these. Stablefund, we're dealing with, even a stable coin at one point. So that's one benefit. You're able to accumulate some of these layer ones, 2 of them in particular, and then earn income on it as well, so that you're not just holding the coin and doing nothing with it. But keep in mind, all of this is risky, right? Stablefund could go somewhere, HORDE can go somewhere, Optimus can go somewhere. So you do need to be cautious, and that's why I'm splitting it up. That way, if one of them goes down, we're in good shape. The other nice thing about these ones, at least stablefund and Optimus, you can pull your initial out fairly easily. Optimus, right away, there's no taxes on it, which is a big benefit to it. Stablefund, you have to hold it for 28 days, but then you can pull your initial out. So it helps protect my capital a little bit if I feel things are going not the great direction, or if I feel uncomfortable with how stablefund is proceeding, then I can always pull it all out. Specifically, again, I'm using BUSD, and the reason for that, if you look at here, with the Maret price drop that's happened, and there still could be another leg down from here where it's going to go lower. Because of that, then having the BUSD one, you can keep your money stable and grow it, and then passively pull that out as money to put into other projects. HORDE, the neat thing about them is it's been a stable one as well, so it's kind of like in doing a stable coin as long as it holds dear. The one disadvantage and the one thing you have to be careful of is the plots do decay. So you can earn 3 times your money over 300 days with the regular plots, and then there's some different benefits or different things to these ones. The only reason why I'm doing these ones is it allows me to work my way up. So I decided to start basically compounding one of these every 4 days because I'm earning 25 bucks a day right now. And that way I can start earning 1% on more money sooner. Later on, once I finish those, I'll do the soul stones, which are 5 HORDE tokens, and then I'll move up to that. I'll do a bigger video on this one here. They're going to be releasing some NFTs that are bot trading, so I'll go into that a little more detailed later on. Leads me to another point. In any markets, there's always a theme. We've had DAO season, which I was not a part of. That was before my time. Then we had node season, which was very profitable for a short period of time and then tanked like all of them. Some are still alive and hopefully going to create utility and be able to survive, but in the most part, they've all gone. And now we're kind of into bot season. That's what you'll see with stablefund and Optimus. The good thing is with these seasons, or this season in particular, because it's in a bear, I think they've got a little bit more legs and they can last a little bit longer as long as we stay in a bear, which I feel is going to be for a little while now, unfortunately. So again, that's my reasoning why these ones might be safe ones to go in with. So the next step to this, once you've decided what you're going to go into, is obviously tracking where you're at. And that's what I've done here. I've calculated my daily earnings using the percentage that they earn. Stablefund is 1.5%, HORDE is 1%, and Optimus is 1%. Then it gives me a total. Now I can work backwards and find and create a goal. This is probably the most important step, is you need to have a plan on where you're going to get, and then you can reverse engineer how you're going to get there. So for now, I said, let's get this up to $100 a day. I'm putting a start date in here because we can track this. Once I hit this, I'll do another video and then maybe update it to $250 a day and so on and so forth. And at that point, maybe add more projects or whatever. We'll see what happens at the time. This is going to be a very fluid process. Then what I did is I kind of created a little bit of a structure of how I might need to get, what I might need to do to get there. And I'm going to probably focus mostly on this one. I may let this kind of compound instead of moving the money out and moving it around, and just let it compound for now to get up to here. And this one here, I will build up first with any other outside money I have and earnings that I get. This leads me to another great way to fund this. Obviously, most of us, like myself, have a 9-to-5 job or whatever, where you're earning your income. You need that to live. You need to budget that and take care of that. When it comes to funds that you can pull into here to hopefully help accelerate your process and your growth opportunity, a lot of times it can be things where you maybe hustle, find a second job, do Uber, find ways to create extra income for yourself that goes over and above your day-to-day needs. Pull that money in here, and then you can try and have some fun with it and see if you can make it grow for you. In this case, I've hustled a little bit. I'm doing YouTubing now, making $0 at it right now, but it has given me some network opportunities where I've now modded for a channel, which is giving me a minor amount of income. My rockets that I got a while ago that I spoke about on my stablefund video, those give me an opportunity to, just changing the white's too bright, gives me an opportunity to get some of the money that I'm going to be putting into this every 2 weeks. The problem right now, what I've been doing is spreading that money all out, and it's kind of like, yes, hopefully some of these things give value, but it's spreading it too thin, and I'm not able to focus and really start increasing this number by a significant amount in hopefully a shorter period of time is the whole point of all this. So hopefully that all makes sense. I've gone through a lot of stuff today. I'm not going to go any further into that, I don't think. If you have any questions, please put them down. Any things you'd like me to maybe speak about when I go further with this video later on, once I've met this goal. And if you ever want an update, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just wait till I hit this one, hoping to do it fairly quickly-ish, but it's going to be hard. These are hefty goals within reason to start accumulating. Usual, please do like and subscribe. I'm really looking forward to taking you guys on this journey. I do have another segment that I'm going to be going into as well soon, where I'm going to take a different source, so adding basically a fourth one, I guess, if you will, where I'm going to be doing tutorial videos for Alchemy Trades. So it's a trading bot system, or a grid trading bot system, where you can pair two tokens together, and then it will automatically buy as the price goes down and sell as the price goes up of your primary token. So I'll be doing tutorial videos for them, and then alongside that, I'm going to do a journey where I'm going to put in $250, and my goal will be to make it into 1,000, I guess, to start with, almost like I'm dealing with these goals. Same kind of thing with this one, and I'm going to go through that journey as I progress through it. So I look forward to hopefully seeing some of you taking a look at that, and hopefully benefiting from some of this information. So to know about these things when they come out, obviously hit the bell notification and subscribe. And I do appreciate when you are able to like any of the videos. It does help the algorithm. And definitely some comments. So if you know of any other projects that you think I need to add as I grow this passive income that I'm growing here, then please don't hesitate to let me know. Maybe it'll a project that I'll do a video on or look a little further into for you. And that's about it. Have yourselves a wonderful evening, and I look forward to seeing you at the next video.